Hi! Have you ever looked at your old jewelry and thought, I'm never going to wear this again? If so, this is the perfect craft for you. Jewelry mirrors are a great way to reuse something and give it a new life, as well as just creating a beautiful, fully customized piece of home decor. So back when I was living in Greensboro about a year ago, I met someone who wanted to give me a ton of beads for free. And when I say a ton of beads, I mean it. So keeping in mind that I've already gone through about half of these, there's still quite a few. I got all of these. I got everything in here, and I'm not gonna open it right now because it's gonna go flying. Got all of the beads in this one, right here. And 2 entire bags of jewelry. And although this one is much smaller, it was filled, but I did decide to take some of it out already just to kind of plan things out. And once again, thank you to the person who gifted me all of these beautiful beads and broken jewelry, because I know you probably didn't have a use for the broken jewelry, but although you couldn't use your broken jewelry anymore, I am so glad that I can give it a new life in this mirror. So I figured today we would take a teeny tiny field trip to the thrift store, one of the best thrift stores that I know for crafting supplies, frames, mirrors, all of that. And we're gonna do it a little bit smaller, just because I don't know, even though I have a ton of broken jewelry, I don't know if I have enough to do something quite this big. Look what I got! But I got this mirror, and it was only $2, which I am so excited about. And now I get to put all of these beads on it with my trusty E6000. I honestly think this is gonna turn out really cool. I think it's gonna kind of look like, you know, in Ariel's cavern and like, where there's just all this like stuff. I feel like that's just gonna look like on the mirror. And although a lot of this stuff doesn't match, and I'm gonna try not to use like the holiday themed ones because I feel like that would kind of take away from the elegance of it. So because there is a little bit of a method to my madness, we're actually going to take some pearls first, some stringed pearls, which I also got these from my great aunt. And we are going to line the entire mirror with these beautiful strings of pearls. So first things first, we are going to want to take off this jump ring right here, just like that. And if you can't do that, or if you can just get stringed pearls that don't have any jump rings, even better. But I have this thick string of pearls, and I'm going to take off the jump rings at both ends because we don't want them on there because it's just going to make it harder to use the pearls. So now that we have both off, we're actually going to measure all the way around the circle, or if you have a square, you can do a square as well. And we're just gonna cut it where it ends. You guys see me? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take those pearls that we just dechained, and we are going to glue them in like this until they're all the way around, and then we're gonna get some scissors and cut it. While our lovely pearls are drying in here, we are going to take our other strings of pearls, which if you just have these singular strand pearls, that's okay too. But we're gonna take these and we're going to take them off of their chains. So we gotta be very careful actually. I think we're gonna glue them down first and then cut, because I don't want them flying everywhere, simply because when you have fake pearls like this, they're not knotted. And that's how you know that a pearl is real, is if there's knots in between each pearl, then they're usually real. And if there isn't, they're not real. But we're gonna take these and we're gonna do, for this mirror, one along the inside and one along the outside. That way our whole mirror is covered in a base bead. All right, friends, so since this took a very long time to dry, and now it is very late because I need to set everything in place, we're gonna continue this on another day, but all of the beads will be added and it's gonna look beautiful. All right, good night. We are back, and now we can finish this gorgeous project. So here is our mirror, and I put a lot of jewelry in the center that I thought would look good. And we're gonna take this wonderful E6000, and we are just going to glue everything all over until it looks perfect. I'm just gonna take these and I'm gonna sort them out because I need to see what I'm working with. So I have quite a few of these clip-on earrings, and the reason that I'm putting them on is because they're just uncomfortable on my ears, but I think that they're too beautiful to just sit in their box. So we're gonna take the pairs first, since I have quite a few pairs, and we're just going to glue them wherever you would think that they look nice. Because we just wanna start building up that bulk. So we're just gonna put them in wherever they fit. I think that I'm pretty much good on the gold jewelry. Now I'm going in with rhinestones, and momentarily I will be getting out my box of colorful rhinestones. I kind of want to add every single color into this. I think it would just make it look that much cooler. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're actually gonna go in and, oh, this is not my rhinestones. Okay, I found my rhinestones. I just have some beads and some rhinestones that are pretty much in identical bins. But these are definitely the rhinestones. And I'm gonna take all of the colors and put a few all over this mirror. I want it to be as colorful and shiny as possible. You just want to be really careful. It makes your fingers like super gluey, and if you don't like that, I might wear gloves. So great news. This is completely done, but we need to let it dry before we hang it up or do anything with it. So I will see you guys back here in about 20 to 40 minutes. Okay, so it's done, and I cannot wait to show you, which is why I'm going to show you right now. Here it is. Isn't that the prettiest thing that you've ever seen? You can even see all of the cool jewelry on there, and you can see all of the rhinestones. So this took probably about 100 pieces of jewelry total. I am just blown away with how this turned out. Honestly, I was worried that it might be a little bit ugly, but I'm just floored. I think that this turned out great. I love that I was able to use a lot of pieces of jewelry that I wouldn't have otherwise worn, and it's just a great way to upcycle something. So if you have a lot of beads or jewelry or rhinestones lying around and you have an old mirror, it is definitely a great project for you to make, and it's tons of fun to make too. Thank you so much for watching. It really means the absolute world to me, and I am just so grateful every day for all of your support because it allows me to keep going and keep doing what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go hang this up, but until next time, happy making. Okay, bye.